India is located in South Asia and is the second most populous country in the world, with a population of over 1.3 billion people. It is bordered by Pakistan to the west, China and Nepal to the north, Bhutan to the northeast, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. The Indian Ocean lies to the south of the country. The history of India dates back to the Indus Valley Civilization, which emerged around 2600 BCE. Over the centuries, various dynasties and empires have ruled the region, including the Maurya Empire, the Gupta Empire, and the Mughal Empire. The British colonial period began in the 18th century and lasted until 1947, when India gained independence. Since then, India has been a federal parliamentary democratic republic. India is known for its rich cultural heritage and diversity. It is home to many languages, religions, and ethnic groups, and is considered the birthplace of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. Indian culture has also been influenced by Islamic and British colonial rule, as well as invasions from Central Asian tribes. Today, India is a rapidly developing country, with a growing economy and a vibrant society. India is a country known for its diversity of cultures and religions. The people of India are a melting pot of various ethnicities, languages, customs, and traditions. In terms of religion, the majority of India's population practices Hinduism, making it the largest Hindu-majority country in the world. However, India is also home to large Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Buddhist, and Jain communities. Each of these religions have their own unique customs, rituals, and festivals which are celebrated across the country throughout the year. The culture of India is also heavily influenced by regional differences. For example, in the north, the dominant culture is influenced by the Mughals and the British Raj, while the south has a distinct Dravidian culture. The eastern and northeastern states have their own unique cultures and traditions, heavily influenced by tribal and folk cultures. India is also famous for its traditional clothing, which varies by region and religion. Sari, lehenga, salwar kameez and dhoti are the most common traditional attire worn by Indian women and men respectively. In addition, Indian cuisine is also known for its diversity, with a wide range of flavors and cooking styles depending on the region. From the spicy curries of the north to the coconut-based dishes of the south, Indian cuisine offers a wide variety of options for food enthusiasts. Overall, the diversity and richness of cultures and religions in India make it a truly unique and fascinating country to explore. The Himalayan mountain range, which includes Mount Everest and K2, the second highest peak in the world. The Indo-Gangetic Plain, a large flat region that stretches across northern India and is one of the most densely populated areas in the world. The Western Ghats, a mountain range that runs parallel to the western coast of India and is known for its biodiversity. The Deccan Plateau, a large plateau that covers much of southern India. The Thar Desert, also known as the Great Indian Desert, located in the northwestern part of the country. The coastal regions, which include long stretches of sandy beaches and mangrove swamps. The islands, including the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. India is a federal parliamentary democratic republic, which means that it has a centralized government with power divided between the central government and the states. The President of India is the head of state and the first citizen of India, while the Prime Minister is the head of government and exercises most executive powers. The Indian Constitution, which was adopted in 1950, lays out the framework for the government and outlines the rights and duties of citizens. The Constitution establishes a separation of powers among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. The President of India is elected by an electoral college, made up of members of the national parliament and state legislative assemblies. The President serves as the ceremonial head of state and has limited powers, but is an important symbol of national unity. The real executive power is vested in the Prime Minister, who is appointed by the President and is the leader of the majority party or coalition in the Lok Sabha, the lower house of India's parliament. The Prime Minister, along with the Council of Ministers, is responsible for the administration of the government and the implementation of policies. The legislative branch of government is composed of the President, the Rajya Sabha, the Upper House of Parliament, and the Lok Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is made up of members appointed by the President and elected members from the states, while the Lok Sabha is composed of directly elected members. The two houses have the power to make laws on a wide range of subjects, and both houses need to pass a bill before it becomes a law. The judiciary is independent and has the power of judicial review, which means that it can declare any government action or law that is unconstitutional. The judiciary is headed by the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of appeal in India and has the power of judicial review. India is a federal country, and hence the Constitution of India has provided for a dual polity in which both the centre and the states have been given powers and functions. The Constitution of India has provided for a union government and state governments which share power and functions. The union government is responsible for defence, foreign policy, currency and communications, and the state governments are responsible for law and order, health and education. Overall, India's government and political system is a complex and diverse system that reflects the country's diverse population and history. India's economy is currently the world's third largest by nominal GDP and is considered to be one of the fastest-growing major economies. However, in recent years, India has been facing some economic challenges such as high inflation, a large fiscal deficit, and a current account deficit. In recent years, India's GDP growth rate has slowed down, with growth fluctuating from around 8% in 2016 to around 7% in 2022. This is due to a combination of factors such as the global economic slowdown, a decline in domestic consumption, and a lack of significant structural reforms. The Indian government has implemented several measures to boost the economy, such as reducing corporate taxes, increasing infrastructure spending, and implementing a number of structural reforms. However, the recent COVID-19 pandemic has had a severe impact on the Indian economy, causing a sharp contraction in economic activity and a significant increase in unemployment. Despite these challenges, India's long-term economic prospects remain positive. India has a large and growing population, a rapidly urbanizing population, and a young and well-educated workforce. India also has a growing middle class, which is expected to drive consumption and demand for goods and services. The Indian government is focusing on promoting export-oriented manufacturing, developing the agricultural sector, and encouraging foreign investment to drive growth. The government is also focusing on improving the ease of doing business, and the World Bank's Doing Business report has ranked India among the top 10 countries for ease of doing business. Overall, India's economy is facing some short-term challenges, but it is expected to continue to grow in the long term. The government's efforts to improve the ease of doing business and to encourage foreign investment, along with the country's large and growing population, are expected to drive the economic growth in the future. In recent years, the Indian government has made a significant push to develop and improve the country's infrastructure. Some of the major infrastructure projects that have been undertaken or proposed by the government include Bharatmala Project. This is a flagship project of the Government of India, which aims to construct and upgrade national highways and expressways across the country. The project includes the construction of around 34,800 kilometers of roads, and is expected to improve connectivity and reduce travel time across the country. Sagar Mala Project. The Sagar Mala Project is an initiative of the Indian government to develop ports and coastal transportation infrastructure across the country. The project aims to improve port connectivity and efficiency, and to promote the development of coastal economic zones. Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, PMGSY. This is a rural road connectivity program launched by the Indian government in 2000. Smart Cities Mission. The Smart Cities Mission is an initiative of the Indian government to develop 100 smart cities across the country, with the aim of improving the quality of life for citizens and promoting sustainable economic growth. The mission focuses on areas such as urban mobility, solid waste management, and affordable housing. National High Speed Rail Corporation Limited. The National High Speed Rail Corporation Limited, NHSRCL, is a government-owned company responsible for the development and implementation of the country's first high-speed rail project, popularly known as the Bullet Train Project. The project aims to connect cities of Ahmedabad and Mumbai with a high-speed rail line, and is expected to reduce travel time between the two cities from 7 hours to 2 hours. These are some of the major infrastructure projects that the Indian government has undertaken or proposed in recent years. These projects are expected to improve connectivity and efficiency in the country. India has a variety of cultural attractions. That includes the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is a white marble mausoleum located in Agra, Uttar Pradesh. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his third wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It is widely considered one of the most beautiful buildings in the world and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a fine example of Mughal architecture, which combines elements of Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. The Red Fort, also known as Lal Kila, is a historic fort in the city of Delhi. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the mid-17th century and served as the main residence of the Mughal emperors for nearly 200 years. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its impressive architecture. Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, the Ram Janmabhoomi Temple, also known as Ram Mandir, is a temple dedicated to Lord Rama, an incarnation of the god Vishnu. The temple is located in the town of Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh, India. Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the state of Karnataka, India. It is a complex of temples, palaces, and other monuments that were built during the reign of the Vijayanagara Empire in the 14th and 15th centuries. The site is known for its well-preserved architecture, including ornate temples, impressive gateways, and massive stone sculptures. It is considered one of the most important historical sites in South India. These are some of the most famous landmarks and historical sites in India. Each of these places has a rich history and cultural significance, and are popular tourist destinations in India. They are also considered as the fine example of architecture, art, and culture of India. Indian cuisine is known for its diverse flavors and use of a variety of herbs and spices. It is also heavily influenced by regional differences, with each state having its own unique style of cooking and ingredients. Some of the most popular dishes in Indian cuisine include curry, a dish made with a blend of spices, such as turmeric, cumin, coriander, and often includes meat or vegetables. Biryani, a dish made with long-grain rice, meat or vegetables, and a variety of spices. Tandoori dishes. These dishes are cooked in a clay oven called tandoor, such as tandoori chicken and tandoori naan. Dosa, a South Indian dish made from fermented rice and lentils, typically served with chutney or sambar. Roti and chapati, these are types of flatbreads, made from wheat flour, that are often served with curries. Indian cuisine also includes a wide range of vegetarian options. Some popular vegetarian dishes include dal makhani, palak paneer, and chana masala. When it comes to traditional clothing, India is known for its vibrant and colorful attire. The most common traditional attire worn by Indian women is the sari, a long piece of cloth that is wrapped around the waist and draped over the shoulder. Lehenga, which is a long skirt worn with a blouse and dupatta, is also worn by women, mainly during special occasions such as weddings. For men, the traditional attire is the dhoti, a long piece of cloth that is wrapped around the waist and legs. The kurta, a long shirt worn with pajama, is also worn by men, mainly during formal occasions. The sherwani, a long coat-like garment, is also worn by men during special occasions like weddings. Overall, Indian cuisine and traditional clothing are both known for their diversity and richness. They are deeply rooted in the country's culture and history, and are an important part of India's unique identity. India is home to a diverse range of natural attractions, including the Himalayan mountain range. The Himalayas are the highest mountain range in the world, and they run through the northern part of India, along the border with China, Nepal, and Pakistan. The Himalayas are known for their snow-capped peaks, glaciers, and alpine forests. Popular tourist destinations in the Himalayas include Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. There are many trekking and climbing opportunities available for adventure enthusiasts. The Ganges River. The Ganges is one of the most sacred rivers in India and is considered the holiest river in Hinduism. It flows through northern India and is known for its religious and spiritual significance. Many Hindu pilgrims travel to the Ganges to bathe in the river, which is believed to purify the soul and wash away sins. The river is also home to many species of fish, birds, and other wildlife. The Western Ghats. The Western Ghats is a mountain range that runs parallel to the western coast of India, through the states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala. It is known for its dense forests, waterfalls, and diverse wildlife, including elephants, tigers, and leopards. The Western Ghats are also home to many hill stations, such as Uti, Kodaikanal and Munnar, which are popular tourist destinations for their picturesque views. The Sundarbans. The Sundarbans is a vast mangrove forest located in the delta of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers in the Bay of Bengal. It is known for its diverse wildlife, including Bengal tigers, saltwater crocodiles, and various species of birds and fish. Beaches. India is home to a long coastline that stretches across the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. Some of the popular beaches include Goa, Kovalam, and Gokarna. These beaches offer a perfect blend of sun, sand, and sea. Sariska Tiger Reserve. Located in the state of Rajasthan, Sariska Tiger Reserve is known for its population of Bengal tigers, as well as leopards, Indian wild dogs, and various species of deer and antelope. These national parks and wildlife sanctuaries provide an important habitat for India's wildlife and are popular tourist destinations for nature enthusiasts and wildlife watchers. Many of these national parks offer safari tours and guided nature walks, which provide visitors with the opportunity to see India's wildlife in their natural habitat. In addition to national parks, India also has a number of bird sanctuaries and wildlife sanctuaries which are popular among birdwatchers and wildlife enthusiasts. Some of these include Bertapur Bird Sanctuary, Chilika Lake, and Ranganathita Bird Sanctuary. Overall, India's national parks and wildlife sanctuaries are an important part of the country's biodiversity and provide a vital habitat for many species of wildlife. India is a vast and diverse country, with a rich culture and history. Despite facing many challenges, the country has made significant progress in recent years in terms of economic growth and development. The government has implemented various policies and initiatives to improve lives of its citizens and address issues such as poverty, unemployment, and lack of education. The people of India are known for their resilience and determination and hopeful spirit as they continue to work towards a better future for themselves and future generations. With its vast human resources, natural resources, and a rapidly developing economy, the future of India looks promising. The country is poised to play a vital role in shaping global economy and politics in the coming years. India is also known for its vibrant democracy, where citizens actively participate in the political process, and the government is held accountable to the people. With its diversity, India is an example of unity in diversity. India is a truly unique and fascinating country that offers visitors a wealth of experiences. The country is home to a diverse range of landscapes and natural wonders. Visitors can explore ancient temples, forts, and palaces that are steeped in history and culture, or take in the vibrant colors and flavors of local markets and street food. The country is also known for its rich heritage, where visitors can experience the diverse customs and traditions of different communities. India's cities are also a melting pot of cultures and offer a unique blend of ancient and modern. From the bustling metropolis of Mumbai to the historical cities like Delhi, Jaipur, Varanasi, and many more. Each city has its own unique character, and visitors can explore everything from historical monuments and landmarks to trendy cafes and shopping districts. India is also a great destination for outdoor enthusiasts and adventure seekers. With its diverse landscapes, visitors can go trekking in the Himalayas, take a wildlife safari in one of the many national parks, or go for a relaxing beach vacation.